Well, think of the Ford C-Max Energy as sort of a hybrid car on steroids.
The C-Max and a handful of other models, most notably the Chevy Volt, are a new breed of cars, the plug-in hybrid. Matt Joseph explains the difference as we go motoring with Matt. Gasoline-powered, diesel-powered hybrids, and now this, the C-Max Energy plug-in hybrid. Matt, please explain.
Here, to make this as simple as possible, we've added one more wrinkle, and that wrinkle is we have made this into a plug-in hybrid, which means we've added a much larger battery to it. And that means you can plug it into your socket, you can buy electricity, which per mile is very cheap, and you can run it on that electricity for up to 21 miles, in the real world somewhat less than that, before it goes back to being just a hybrid. When it's just a hybrid, it's doing all the wonderful things hybrids do.
So theoretically, if you drive, say, 5 miles to work and back each day, you'd never have to buy gasoline.
At the point that that's your driving pattern, you'd be much better served by a pure electric, just a simple electric battery-operated vehicle. Cheaper, better fuel economy or better electrical economy because it's lighter. The problem with that proposition of the pure electric is, but Aunt Martha called and wants you out there for dinner, and that's 65 miles out in the country, and then
You got to go rent a car.
you got to go rent a car.
But the gasoline engine in the C-Max ends that worry.
It really drives out nicely. It's not, you know, the high school science experiment or laboratory car. It really drives like a really nice European car, which is an amazing achievement because when these things first came out, by which I mean hybrids, they were pretty clunky. And there's nothing clunky about this.
So let's see. Great car to drive, unbelievable mileage. The EPA says 43 in hybrid mode, 100 miles per gallon in electric mode. Does it have this deal?
Yes, and it's the first one I've seen that works well.
Voila. The perfect car, right? Not so fast. This is it for your storage.
This is it because down here we have the battery for the plug-in part of the hybrid. So you lose a lot of space back here, and that's significant.
And then there's the little matter of price. This car, as tested with $5,800 worth of options, has a sticker shocking price of $38,785. But some good news, the C-Max also comes in a standard hybrid version. Hold the plug-in. They also make this in just a hybrid.
They make it in just a hybrid, and we're talking about roughly $5,000 less. So the obvious question is, well, is it worth $5,000 to have the plug-in? And the obvious answer is no. I get the hybrid, and I like the hybrid. I think someday I'll get the plug-in hybrid because I think the batteries will improve to the point where it makes sense, and the electric plug-in range is much greater than 21 miles. But at this stage of development, this car does not make sense to me over the plain hybrid, which is a dandy, wonderful car.
2014 Ford C-Max Energy SEL plug-in hybrid wagon. $32,920 is the base on it. The one we had $38,785, but it does qualify for $3,700 in a federal tax deduction credit. There it is, electric only 100 miles per gallon, 43 gas and electric hybrid.
So, as you were saying earlier, if you were driving less than 21 miles, you would never have to buy gas.
But that's a lot of money to make up that difference. Just go with the regular hybrid. That's his recommendation.
The technology is incredible.
Hope that's clear.
Yeah, it was very clear, very interesting.